Earth was never meant to be alive. For most of its history, it did everything it could to make sure nothing survived. The surface burned, froze, cracked, and flooded, often all at once. The air was toxic, the oceans unstable, the ground itself unreliable. If you were searching the universe for a home, this planet would not have made the list. And yet, this is where life stayed. Not because Earth was safe, but because, eventually, it stopped being lethal just long enough. There was nothing gentle about early Earth. The air wasn't breathable. The surface never cooled for long. Oceans boiled. Continents tore themselves apart and reassembled elsewhere. Asteroids didn't just pass by, they struck, again and again. Volcanoes rewrote the sky. The planet reset itself over and over. If life tried to begin here, it rarely lasted long. This wasn't a cradle, it was a stress test. And yet, between impacts, between eruptions, between long stretches of global violence, there were pauses. Brief ones, geologically speaking. Moments where the rain stopped, where temperatures dropped just enough, where the surface stayed stable for a while. Not because Earth became kind, but because, briefly, it stopped erasing everything fragile. And in the middle of all that destruction, something else was happening. The same impacts that kept resetting the planet were also delivering pieces from elsewhere. Water, carbon, chemistry Earth didn't make on its own. Even the violence was bringing ingredients for something more. No forests yet. No animals, not even cells as we'd recognize them. Just chemistry, left alone long enough. Energy, water, time. Life didn't arrive fully formed. It wasn't invited. It didn't conquer the planet. It waited for the planet to hesitate. When life finally took hold, it didn't do so loudly. There was no moment the planet noticed, no line crossed, no signal sent. Just molecules that didn't fall apart fast enough, structures that copied themselves, once, then again. Not because Earth wanted life, but because, for once, it didn't stop it in time. Life wasn't strong. It was persistent. It didn't thrive. It endured. Every fragile step forward risked being erased by the next impact, the next eruption, the next reset. Most attempts probably failed, vanished without a trace, no fossils, no record, just chemistry that almost worked. And then, eventually, something did. Not because the planet became safe, but because life learned to hide. Below the surface, inside the ocean, away from the sky that kept trying to kill it, Earth didn't create life. It tolerated it. For a while. And much later, almost too late to matter, we arrived. Not at the beginning, not even near it, billions of years after the planet's worst days. After most of its violence had already passed. We didn't witness the chaos. We inherited the pause, a thin layer of calm resting on top of unimaginable time. We like to think we're the point of the story, but we're more like a footnote written in the margin long after the main text was finished. We didn't survive the firestorms. We didn't endure the bombardment. We didn't earn this planet. We showed up once the dust had settled. And even now, the pause continues only on borrowed time. Because Earth hasn't changed. It still resets itself. It still breaks what grows too confident. It still reminds life that nothing here is permanent. Not even us. We are not the goal. We are not the conclusion. Just another moment in a long hesitation. And one day, the planet will move on. As it always has.